We recently spent 3 months in India, and in this video we're going to be talking about the top things to do for your trip to India.
But before we get into it, let's recap our route as we travelled from the south of India right up to the north. We started our India travels in Kerala, we made our way to Goa, we kept going north to Mumbai, from there we went to Jaipur in Rajasthan. We then did a tour around Rajasthan, stopping in Bikaner, Jaisalmer and Jodhpur, before finishing our trip in India in the capital, Delhi. In this video we're going to go through all of the top things to do in all of these places. But before we get into it, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We are posting regular travel videos and now we are posting travel guides. So yeah, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for all of our future uploads.
So all of these things we're going to mention are in no particular order, they're just in the order of the route that we travelled through India. So let's get into it.
So yes, as we said, we started in Kerala and there is many things to do in Kerala, but our favourite thing to do was a houseboat tour along the Backwaters.
Is this our boat?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Very nice. The Kerala Backwaters are a peaceful network of rivers that are surrounded by stunning greenery. We booked a houseboat tour from a town called Alleppey. We took a day trip from Kochi. You can actually stay on the houseboat for a night or two, but we just decided to do a day trip. The tour went on for about 7 hours, and included in the tour you get a traditional southern Indian meal, which in Kerala style is served on a banana leaf. Look at this!
Wow! Oh, this looks lovely. God, it's a lot!
This was our first real Indian excursion and the peace and tranquility was just perfect. After a hectic few days of just landing in India, this was the perfect way to start our India travels.
Okay, so while you're in Kerala, the next thing that we'd recommend to do is hiking in Munnar. It's absolutely stunning.
Yeah. How lucky are we to be here, Samantha?
We're so lucky. Here you will see the beautiful tea plantations for what Munnar is famous for. Again, another stunning and nature-orientated activity to do here in India.
Sharif was just telling us as well that there is a chance of some leeches, so he's asked us to tuck our trousers, our long leggings or whatever into our socks to stop them from climbing up, which...
Samantha?
Oh, I don't like this part.
Samantha, you said let's go to India. Now we're in India.
We took a public bus from Kochi to Munnar and it took around 4 hours and only cost us €2. We
actually will do a cost breakdown of our 3 months in India. We'll do that in a separate video, but definitely getting the public bus was the most affordable way and the most interesting. The hike itself is brilliant. It starts about 7 AM and it finishes about lunchtime.
So as I said, Munnar is famous for its tea plantations which cover vast landscapes. These tea gardens offer stunning views and they're a major attraction for visitors. Munnar also has a different climate with cool temperatures throughout the year, which is a nice break from the heat in Kochi.
Next up we have Goa, India's beach paradise. Nestled on the western coast, Goa is famous for its stunning coastline stretching along the Arabian Sea. When you research Goa, it becomes a battle between north and south. Personally, we prefer south and more specifically Palolem.
I have to say, I absolutely love this place. Honestly, from the moment we stepped into it, I was like, I'm gonna love it here, and I do love it here.
Palolem is without a doubt our favourite place in Goa. We also visited Kalangut, Baga, Kandalim and other popular beaches, but Palolem was by far the best. It has a really laid back vibe with a stunning beach and it's surrounded by beautiful palm trees. Again, we will make a more in-depth video on Goa, so make sure you check that out as well. But for now, Palolem should definitely be on your Goa itinerary.
Your little friend, Samantha.
My little friend.
Continuing north, we head to Mumbai, one of India's biggest cities. After coming from the relaxed and laid-back atmosphere of Goa, Mumbai gave us another culture shock. This is bedlam, absolute bedlam. So many options, so many choices, so many people. Truth be told, we weren't overly keen on Mumbai, but we did do a lot of things that we really enjoyed.
The highlight was definitely a street food tour. Mumbai is famous for having the best street food in India.
Oh, our first time to try proper street food in India.
And thanks to our amazing guide Kavita, we got to expand on our Indian food choices.
Okay, that's my favourite.
That's your favourite? Is
That's
it?
my favourite.
That's one of the nicest foods I've ever tried. Genie dosa.
When it comes to food, knowledge is everything, and Kavita was amazing at showing us all the different types of Indian food, which actually really helped us throughout the rest of our Indian trip. Especially with masala chai, our absolute favourite thing in India. Honestly, we were addicted to it.
Are you excited, Samantha?
Yes, I am.
Okay, thank you. Oh, fuck,
Thank
it's
you.
hot. Thank you. Sorry, I need gloves. Jeff, you need gloves?
I have to say I woke up craving it this morning, honestly.
I think our mission right now is to try find a masala chai. As always.
Seriously, I'd say people are watching this going, we have a serious problem. And we do. We're addicted to it.
While you're in Mumbai, you have to catch the sunset on Marine Drive. Marine Drive is an iconic boulevard which runs along the coast of southern Mumbai. During the evening, you'll find a lot of locals and tourists gather here to watch a glorious sunset. You can also grab a cup of chai while you relax.
Thank you. Or two?
2 each.
2 each.
You'll find vendors walking up and down selling it, all adding to the chilled kind of nature of Marine Drive.
There's a fly.
It just flew straight in.
Flew straight in.
Oh no.
While you're in Mumbai, you should also visit the beach.
Chapati Beach. I don't know if that's the right pronunciation, is it?
I think it's chapati as well, but hopefully we're saying it right.
It might sound strange, but yes, Mumbai has a beach.
Well, the fact that Mumbai has a beach is surprising. I mean, we said it earlier when we were down watching the sunset. A bit of a bizarre concept. It's fairly full as well, isn't it?
It's fairly full and it's fairly large. There's quite a good bit of sand.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. I'm right in the middle of the... Like, I'm looking at high-rise buildings and yet my feet are on sand.
I know, yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't
It
it?
is.
We only got to visit it in the evening, but it was still pretty cool. Beside it, you'll see like a food court type of thing where a lot of locals eat from a variety of different food stalls.
Look at the size of him.
How do you know how to work a phone? We look good, don't we?
It's such a unique place considering how much of a metropolis Mumbai really is.
Do you want to say hello on the camera?
So next up is Rajasthan, and here you'll be spoiled for choice as there's many popular places to visit. So the places that we visited during our time in India was Jaipur, Bikaner, Jaisalmer and Jodhpur. In Jaipur you can visit the Monkey Temple. This was a fascinating experience, and what made it even better was our guide.
And the clothes on these barbarians. It's from the monkeys. They steal people's clothes while they bathe themselves.
These are wild monkeys, so going alone might not give you the best experience. Our guide made us very relaxed, and he even interacted with some of the monkeys, which just gave us a really, really good experience.
Open your hand.
Will they be okay? I'm okay. Really? They won't bite, no?
They won't bite.
Promise?
Why would they? Yes, promise. Just sit there.
Oh my god! Oh, that's crazy.
Our guide was actually born in the temple, and he grew up in a nearby community, and he even arranged for us at the very end to receive a special blessing.
It's a 500 years continued lamp.
Amber Fort is another really cool place to visit in Jaipur. It gives you a great vantage point to look over the hills of Jaipur and its stunning architecture. You can actually walk around with an audio guide which will obviously give you a little bit more information, but for us we just wanted to walk around the fort and the gardens and the courtyards and just take some pictures.
This is India. We're in India. Oh my god.
Check this out.
I had to get a phone clip.
Is that your
was
first
cool.
time seeing an elephant like that?
That's the first time I've seen an elephant like that in India, yeah.
But yeah, if you're in Jaipur, it's definitely worth a trip. You also can't leave Jaipur without visiting Hawa Mahal. Hope I'm saying that right. Jaipur is also known as the Pink City, and the Hawa Mahal is probably the most famous building in the city. You can actually go inside, but we prefer to be looking at these type of places rather than being inside them. We'd actually recommend going across the road to one of the cafes. Here you can get a masala chai and just admire the beautiful building.
Next up, doing an Indian photo shoot was definitely one of our highlights of our whole Indian trip. Honestly, who doesn't want to dress up in an Indian sari in India? Oh wow, oh my god. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
I want to dress like this every day.
Thanks to our amazing hosts at Le Fort Homestay, we got the opportunity to dress up in Indian clothes and have a photo shoot.
Can I breathe out now?
Our good friend Aleph arranged for his friend Shubi to come and take our photos in the beautiful setting of his guest house. We got to dress up in the traditional sari and kuchra and make these wonderful memories.
We look back on some of the photos just on the camera and they look amazing, like really, really good. So we're going to go down now and have some chai and then try get some shots as well, just while we're having some chai. We don't want to get out of the outfits, to be honest, we love them.
Next up, one of the most bizarre things on the list is the Rat Temple in Bikaner.
I can't believe we're actually here. Just saying to Keelan, like, I can't believe I'm here.
So yeah, this was one I was most worried about, and strangely enough, it wasn't actually as bad as I thought it would be.
They will leave you alone, honestly.
They're behind the doors and all, they're very cute, I'm not going to lie.
You have to enter the temple barefoot, but luckily enough, we did get to put these like sort of slippers on our feet, and they just made us feel a little bit more at ease.
That's a bit better, isn't it?
And they look really cool.
But in truth, honestly, it really is very relaxing, very interesting and different. And there is an interesting story behind it as well. So people do actually believe that the rats are their ancestors and loved ones who have passed away and come back as rats.
The things like that, the rats are family member of them.
Ah, okay.
That's what.
So the fruit that the rats are running around on
Yes.
gets served to the people?
Yes.
Okay.
You can see and you
That's not crazy at all.
I don't know how I feel about that.
So yeah, it was a pretty crazy experience, but we actually did really enjoy it.
Can we keep the cool orange slippers? Or we have to give these back?
So next up is the desert experience in Jaisalmer. So when you do your research for India, this is probably one of the #1 things that will actually pop up, is to go and do an overnight stay in the desert. So we went for the glamping experience because it was Keelan's birthday. And it really was an amazing experience and something that we really wanted to do in India.
Look at this setting, Keelan.
I know, it's perfect, isn't it?
Watch your chai, it doesn't go into your chai, Sam.
Oh yeah, Sandy Choi. This sounds like an actress.
The Thar Desert is located in the west of Rajasthan, close to the Pakistan border, and we got to stay in this beautiful room in literally the middle of nowhere. The tour does offer some camel rides in the desert. Now we did decline that because we just didn't want to ride any animals.
Hello, camel. They're so funny.
So we were transported around in the Jeep, which was absolutely perfect. You can also wild camp in the desert, which is a little bit cheaper than the glamping, but we did decide to splash out. As I mentioned, it was Keelan's birthday. But if you do decide to wild camp, bring warm clothes because the desert does get pretty cold at night.
We're in a bit of the wars today. Both of us, I think we mentioned last night that we were feeling a bit snuffly, a bit under the weather, and both of us have woken up today a bit worse. I don't know if it's we're both catching the flu or something like that, but yeah, hopefully some tea, some chai and some breakfast will sort us out.
From the golden city of Jaisalmer, our next stop is the blue city of Jodhpur. Like I said, Jodhpur is the blue city and it's a very interesting place just to walk around. It's a very unique city. We stayed in the King's Retreat and our host Danish brought us to some of Jodhpur's top attractions.
Okay, stop one didn't take long. We've literally been walking for about 2 minutes.
We went up to the famous step well.
Oh my god. And what's the name of this one?
Step well, Turji ka Jalra.
Okay.
It's known as Turji ka Jalra.
Ah, okay. And also Jodhpur's probably top attraction, Moranga Fort. Similar to Amber Fort, you can actually go in with a guide or an audio guide, but we just prefer to walk around and just take in the atmosphere. Jodhpur is definitely one of the most colourful places that we've seen in India.
Aren't the blue buildings just really kind of cool and unique looking?
They really are, I have to say. This is our 4th place to visit in Rajasthan and I think it's our favourite.
And who painted all this? Just artists, local artists?
Yeah, the students.
The students did it?
Look on
That's
this
lovely,
side,
isn't it? Yeah.
It's lovely, yeah.
The art students. Yeah, all
Oh,
around.
look at this.
Oh my god.
You will see these paintings.
Ah.
Really?
Yeah.
It gives it a
This
nice
is-
touch, doesn't it, rather than just block blue. Like.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
Hello, hi.
Hello.
Even pipes are blue.
Even the pipes are blue. Can I ask you a question? How often do they have to repaint them?
Every year.
Every year they do it? Right, okay.
After the rain.
After the rain.
This is
Yeah.
very fresh. It
Yeah.
has been done around 1 month ago.
Right, okay. Geez, you could be a painter and decorator in this town and you'd clean up loads of money, Samantha.
Next up is probably India's #1 attraction. This is the Taj Mahal. We took a day trip from Jaipur to Agra to see the Taj Mahal, and if we're being honest, it was a little bit of a mixed experience.
I mean, there's too many people.
The Taj Mahal itself is absolutely beautiful and it's amazing to see it with your own eyes.
1, 2, 3.
Oh
my god.
Oh my god, it's gorgeous.
Oh my god.
But we still haven't actually decided if we're glad we did it. In order to see the Taj Mahal, you have to go through a lot. The first thing when you arrive is you are bombarded with scam attempts.
It's so hard to actually trust people.
There you go, there's your order.
Thank you very much.
Scams are not really unusual for India, but here it was really intense.
$9.75.
Together, $9.75 is the Indian price. See this?
975?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, but we already spent 2,600 on tickets.
This is for tickets.
Some try to tell you that it's closed.
And today is Thursday.
Other pose as government officials trying to sell you fast pass tickets that don't even exist.
This ma'am, look at the back side. There's a long queue here. You're waiting like a 1.5 hour waiting for queue.
Okay.
When you go Taj Mahal, like you're here. When you go here, Taj Mahal, like we are also big queue here.
Okay.
So here are government people, so they're working here for government tour guide of Taj Mahal. So we'll quickly Taj Mahal without queue. No waiting for anybody queue here.
Right.
No waiting here, no waiting in Taj Mahal. So nice trip for Taj Mahal, drop it off, come back, then give you for tip. See this. Government of India.
Okay,
So what exactly are you
what's
offering?
the catch? Like, what's the...
Open.
Yeah, but what we're gonna get in ahead of everybody else, like fast.
Yes, it's possible.
Okay, but why is everyone?
I will take it without 20. And I will explain.
Why is everybody not doing that?
How much does it cost?
For checking.
Charge
Not too much
card
price. Only 975 rupees.
This is...
No, we're alright.
This is not a 1%
tickets, it's fine. We're queuing.
Ma'am, listen. This is not a 1%. It's a together.
$9.75.
Together, $9.75 is the Indian price. See this?
975.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, but we already spent 2,600 on tickets.
This is for tickets.
Ah, yeah. So you're offering a fast track.
Ticket. It's about fast track. It's a quickly entry in Taj Mahal. No waiting for that queue. Quick in Taj Mahal. Just
So our advice would be, if you've got your tickets, just don't speak to anyone else and just go straight through the turnstiles. If you happen to watch our India videos, you'll know that the selfie requests are crazy for foreigners.
Oh no, your trousers. Trousers are getting wet.
At the beginning we were having a lot of fun with it and very willing to say yes to anyone who wanted a picture. Towards the end of our trip we actually had to start saying no because it was just taking up too much time and it was fast becoming our entire day.
Kind of hiding into the side here. We've already been stopped for some selfies, which is grand, but yeah, we're just sort of hiding to the side.
Again at the Taj Mahal it was just selfie request over and over again, which is a bit bizarre considering you are in the presence of an actual wonder of the world, and yeah, people still want pictures with you. So yeah, it's just very strange and, to be perfectly honest with you, a little bit annoying. On our trip to the Taj Mahal we also seen various acts of animal cruelty, which to be honest with you really spoiled our day. We got into more confrontations with people about animal cruelty that day than we did in the rest of our India trip. We do actually love India, but the animal cruelty situation seriously needs to be looked at. At the Taj Mahal, a member of staff actually assaulted a dog right in front of us.
I don't think I can say on YouTube what I really think of him.
Which of course made us very, very angry. When we confronted the guy, he genuinely seemed to be completely confused with why we were so upset. So I'm thinking it might be an educational thing, I don't know. But yeah, something definitely needs to be done. Despite our experience at the Taj Mahal, we still included it in this list. I mean, it is, you know, the #1 thing to do. So you actually may have a better time than we had and a totally different experience to us. If you did go to the Taj Mahal, please let us know in the comments if you had a similar experience or something completely different. It'd be just interesting to hear how you got on. Next up, we have the capital of India, Delhi. We actually didn't have a lot of time there, but we really, really enjoyed it. And we kind of felt like it wasn't the horror show that, you know, people made it out to be. In fact, many Indian people had said we should just skip Delhi altogether. We just did a bit of a Google search there. Delhi's population is 32 million people supposedly. Ireland is, I think it's close to 6 million. So so essentially you can fit 6 Irelands into Delhi. That is just mental. Actually 5 and a bit. But we are very, very glad that we went.
You can visit Chandi Chowk Spice Market, which is a sensory overload, and it's one of the biggest spice markets in the world.
It's about a 4 or 5 minute walk from where we are. So as Amanda says, I think we'll smell it before we see it.
Oh yeah.
It's a bit hard to know where it starts and where it ends beginning. Oh, that's Amanda, we're in the way.
I think we can tell though, because the smells are unreal. Honestly, there's so many different mixtures of smells. Can't even describe it.
It's absolutely massive, but walking around is quite the experience. As you stroll through the narrow lanes, you can smell all the spicy scents combined with lively and bustling atmosphere, and you can also do some shopping here.
We got a little bit of shopping in, which we're delighted with, and they didn't try overcharge us, which was good. We think anyway, the prices were quite reasonable. Jellies, okay.
Okay.
They are jellies.
I'll have one.
Try one. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my god, wow.
They're nice.
It's actually gorgeous, yeah. Melt in your mouth, jelly.
A jelly in Delhi, fair play to you.
While you're in Delhi, you can also visit Jama Masjid, which is one of the largest and most renowned mosques in India.
Jama Masjid is a magnificent symbol of Mughal architecture and Islamic heritage in Old Delhi.
It's kind of like a miniature version of the Taj Mahal. It's made of red sandstone and marble, and it's amazing because the colour that you can see in it is the colour of the stone, so it's not painted or anything like that.
If you plan to visit the mosque, make sure to cover up. Although if you do need to, you can rent some coverings at the entrance for a small fee. And you never know, you might end up actually looking cooler.
It always happens, doesn't it?
Unfortunately for us, it was receiving a little bit of construction, so we weren't actually seeing it at its absolute best. But I definitely think if you're in Delhi, pay it a visit.
Rajghat is also another worthwhile visit in Delhi, and it's home to Gandhi's gravesite.
Rajghat is a poignant reminder of Gandhi's impact on India and the world. Rajghat is a beautiful green space in the heart of Delhi and can serve as a real purpose for anyone needing a breather from the chaos of Delhi.
Oh wow, this looks lovely.
And lastly, we have India Gate. India Gate stands tall as a symbol of national pride and remembrance. The archway commemorates the Indian soldiers who died during World War I. It's very similar to the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. It's surrounded by lawns where people gather, creating a really cool and vibrant atmosphere.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, that is quite nice, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely. It's really nice.
We're actually here at the right time of day, I think, aren't we, as the sun's sort of setting?
That's what I'm saying. I think it's supposed to be a really nice time to see it, because supposedly this when the sun sets, you can see it through the gate.
God, it is actually huge, isn't it?
It's lovely.
India Gate is a special place for many Indians, and it's seen as a symbol of the spirit of India.
If you're in Delhi, take a visit. It's a really nice part of the city and it's free just to walk around and relax.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It is. It's very nice, I have to say. The greenery and just
the waterfalls and stuff, and the arguments. Yeah.
It's not as peaceful as the crematorium gardens that we were in, but it is really nice, I have to say, yeah.
So that was a roundup of our top things to do in India. We actually did many other things in India as well, so if you wanted a more detailed video, make sure to check out our Indian playlist. We'll leave the link for that in our description. Also, if you like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up just to support our channel. Also, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for all of our future uploads. If you have any questions about India at all, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. We'll also be posting more travel guides and just videos about India with the cost of spending time there or things to know before you go. So yeah, stick around for them. Make sure to subscribe to the channel like I said, and we'll see you in the next one.